Hey, honeys. This is Love Sparkles coming to you 5 in the morning. I said, oh, I haven't been on Facebook, even though I don't get a lot of views. But, never know. I may be getting a million views one day. And people will go back to this one. You know what I mean? But I'm still going strong because I've said for about three years that I'm committed. I am committed to this. I'm committed to getting um I am committed to getting this weight off of me because it keeps me bound to what I want. It keeps me bound to the clothes that I really don't want to wear. I'm not trying to wear a thong. But there are things that I want to look a certain way. Um, but I have lost close to 15 pounds since last Saturday. Um, I just wanted to get on here. Yes, I am a distributor of with Total Life Changes. I have also um been promoted to regional director. I have an amazing team called Team Restoration, where we are here to restore our clients and ourselves mentally, physically, and financially. And we are loving the process of this financial freedom. And y'all, it can happen. Financial freedom can happen, but you gotta put some work to it. Even though we work 9 to 5. I work 3 days a week. Um, financial freedom can happen. And so again, I am just proud to be a life changer. I'm proud and I'm so excited for what's to come. I love these products. The products really, really help. But the products help, but you also have to help. You know, I had to do some changes within my meal plans. I had to do some changes within my water intake. Y'all, it was only until I increased my water. And I know we don't want it. I know we don't want it, but it I can say it was only until I started increasing my water. I'm doing like 140 to 150 ounces. I probably was doing maybe sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, 50 ounces, maybe 60 ounces. And really that half your body weight in ounces, it really is true. Because the weight has been coming down because the tea removes toxins from your body. Okay, removes all of would you takes a shower, like Philip says, a shower. You take a shower for the outside. The tea takes a shower. You take a shower on the inside when you use your tea. I like saying when you consume your tea. So, um, drinking water is a very important step when you're consuming your ISO tea. Okay, um, you have to. It is very important that you take, because I I haven't really had a lot of people say that I've had people who say this is not doing anything for me. And it's because you're not consuming enough water. And so you need to really up your water this week. You really need to up your water. I don't know how much water you're drinking, but you need to up it, especially y'all when you overweight. You have got to drink your water. It's got to flush all of that fat, y'all, the stubborn fat. I have an amazing scale I got from Amazon. It's a body weight scale, and it gives you your skeletal. I gotta look that stuff up. I don't even know what it is. Your body fat, your BMR, even your metabolic rate, age. So it is going down, down. And my water a little bit has increased. And that lets me know that I am drinking enough water. So I really came on for that. Of course, you know, I'm still doing my first foundation, which is my NutriBurst and my tea. That's basically it. And I'm doing NRG. I'm doing my NRG, of course. Some days I do two. One pill is 300 calories. But I work 2 hours away sometimes. So when I'm on that drive back, I usually take another one. So that's 600 calories burned. And I exercise. I don't do a lot. My knee, I have a little situation with my knee. And but I get it in. I get it in. And I have accountability partners. I finally have some accountability partners. And that has been a blessing. If you could get an accountability partner to encourage you, not just encourage you, but instruct you what you should be doing. Like, okay, you know, I think now I'm an accountability partner for one of my friends. I'm texting her, you should be drinking 66 ounces of water by 12. You know, that sometimes we like, I'm grown. I don't need nobody tell me what to do. But when you get an accountability partner and that weight start coming off, you be like, yeah, what you want me to do? what you say, what I need to do? You know, sometimes in your weight loss journey, it really is a great, yeah, you could get somebody to walk with you and all of that stuff, but to really tell you, oh no, that's too much, you eating too much. You know, I eat off of a salsa now. I eat off of a salsa. Now, I'm going to say if it's little smaller than a salad plate. It's smaller than a salad plate, but bigger than a cup salsa, okay? So I eat off of that. Big difference. Big difference. I just wanted to give you some tips because when I tell you I have lost close, I'll say 80 pounds. The reason why I say 80 pounds is because I don't really remember my weight from the start, but I know I was close to 400 pounds. And so I lost the weight. You know, the first thing I started was my tea. Well, the reason why I really started TLC, it really wasn't the weight. It was because I was a diabetic and my A1C was so high. Now, no medical claims. We don't mitigate any diseases or healings or anything like that. It's a natural supplement. It is not FDA approved because FDA approved, you know, this is a natural product. They come from the earth, okay? So my A1C was, I'm sorry, I had to clean my eyebrows up, was 12.8. Now that's very high, okay? So my body was fighting for its life. You know, it's been fighting for its life for a long time. I mean, I've had a stroke. I've had to be hospitalized for 2 weeks because my blood pressure was so high, and then they gave me stuff that made it low, and it went too low, and it couldn't come back up. I almost had an accident in the car. You know, it's just so much really geared to being overweight, and always having edema and stuff like that in my legs and stuff. You know, just a tiring, you know, you know, being overweight, it's just not cute. And just for me, I'm not talking about anybody that's that likes it. I never really enjoyed it. I loved me, but I never enjoyed the weight. I never enjoyed the way, that I had to always, wear a girdle. My mother, I've been wearing girdles since, oh my God. My mother had me in girdles. I think I was like 8, 9 years old. I was always, I think because I was tall, I could get away with a lot of stuff because I'm tall. I'm 5. Oh Lord, I'm 5'9". 5'9.5", 5'10", depending on the hairstyle. So, um, so I, excuse me. Let me get comfortable because I feel like I can talk right now because I'm off today. So that's why I joined the business. Well, no, I didn't join. I just, found a distributor at the time. They weren't called Life Changes. And I just started researching. I knew I wanted the tea. And then, I didn't believe in vitamins at that time. I was like, it's a vitamin. What is that going to do? And I did it anyway. She was like, you need both of them. You need to get your body together and stuff like that. And then, so I was figuring out, chaga. I figured out that diabetes started somewhere. It was a form of inflammation. Arthritis starts somewhere. It's a form of inflammation. Diagnosis is anything that starts, any diagnosis that you have starts as inflammation. And sometimes we do not heed the warning of what's going on. We may use Tylenol for it. We may use Pepto-Bismol for it. And we never really deal with what the inflammation is that's going on. And then what happens is we don't really address it, and it grows. It grows into something else. Okay? And so that's why I tried the chaga. So I was doing the chaga, the tea. I was doing all three. My blood pressure was high. At the time, I didn't just start the NRG because my blood pressure was like always like 168 over 90 or something like that. So, but I had it because I was like, oh, that's a fat burner. But I didn't want anything to stimulate at that particular point. So I just kept using that. And then I noticed that I was waking up just like, good morning. Like, that wasn't me. I would wake up. I mean, of course I worked, but it wasn't pretty, or if I had a day off, I was in the bed all day because I just didn't feel good. I can't even explain it. I just didn't feel good. I didn't want to wake up. You know what I mean? And I thought that was a normal thing. Just sleep all day and then binge all night. I just thought that was normal for me. And then when I started consuming the products, and all of a sudden it was like, my God, what is going on with me? What is this? And I just felt so good, like this smile, just waking up like, good morning, God. Thank you for this day. You are amazing. I thank you, Lord, for these products, for allowing me, my body to wake up. It's like my body wakes me up. My body wakes me up and say, joy is here today. I can't explain it. It's just a great feeling, And so, about maybe a couple of weeks, not a couple of weeks, about a week later, I just felt stronger. I felt a little lighter. At that time, I never really weighed myself because it's just, to see that scale not move, like before the products, I could work out. I knew how to work out, work myself to the bone, walk 5 miles a day, eat next to nothing, and then go on the scale a month later at my doctor's and I'm a pound down. That's, yeah, that's, that is something else. So, you know, people started noticing before, because you never notice when you're obese. You done seen this fat so long, it don't even, it's like, oh, okay, it's just when you look in the mirror, it's like, oh, it's fat again, you know. That's just how you feel. Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone. Love yourself, honey. God knows, I see so many YouTubers, they love their self, you know, whether they're overweight, small, whatever. And I love myself too. It's just that I want to see some improvements. Because again, I'm not trying to be, I'm not even trying to be my ideal weight, that a man says, you know. Like I said, I'm tall, so I have a young lady who is 2'11", and I'm like, I can't believe you 2'11". I'm like, and ever since she told me she was 2'11", I said, oh, that's my goal weight, 2'11". Because we the same height, and I swear, I said, girl, you gotta be in the 12. She looked like she in the 12, you know. So, but again, so that's how I got into business. I was already in Tracy Lynn. And, you know, with Tracy Lynn, I absolutely love. I still love my Bling sisters and still friends with a lot of my Bling sisters. It was truly not all about jewelry. And I'll be forever grateful for Tracy Lynn. But what I noticed was that I was never happy within myself when I was doing Tracy Lynn. But I used the jewelry, the bling, to cover that all up, you know. And I couldn't cover it up anymore. You know, the jewelry, I still wear the jewelry. Jewelry is banging. Their pocketbooks are banging. And I've been in it. I was in it for 10 years, and I still got same jewelry, and I still wear it, no turning, nothing. The jewelry was banging. I'm sorry. I love y'all paparazzi, but you know, I was built on that type jewelry. So when people be still selling it, I be buying it, because it's just like that. That metal, that dipping that she does, that they used to do, you know, well, it was in China at that time. They dipped it about a couple of times, so it never, you know, it never turned on me. Okay, but and the crystals were like, oh my God, today. But anyway, you know, I was very loyal, and I was like, oh, I don't want to join another network, because a lot of people ask me, what you doing? What you doing? Let me get something, because they thought I was a life changer, and I was like, no, but God, are you trying to tell me something? So I kept praying, and I was like, you know, I've been in Tracy Lynn for so long, and you know, God said, well, are you making any money? Are you prospering in it? And I had to be honest and tell myself, no, I wasn't. I was my biggest customer, you know, and that's not what you really get in the business for. And I always wanted to inspire, encourage. I've always had that. I've always had that judge to encourage people. I used to encourage people who were married, and I wasn't even married. You know, I used to encourage, you know, people in school to do better, you know, when I was in school, and encourage them, come on, you got this. You know, I always been that way. And so when I came and I was getting my life together, because when you join a weight loss business, you know, you can't, first of all, you can't think of people as money. You can't think of people as money, but you got to work on yourself first. That testimony weighs heavy when you work on yourself first. I've seen people come in and never change. They may drink the tea, but never change. There's not a nothing changing in them. People are not going to really take you serious if you're not the product of what you're trying to sell, you know. So I said, you know, I never wanted to be that way. So again, and that's why I love, you know, I always tell my heavy girlfriends, I'm like, listen, you got a testimony. And when people see your story, people see your life from day to day on what you're doing and how you're trying to change your own life, they will get on board, and because they see the realness in that. They see the authenticity of that, you know, and you gotta you gotta really sell yourself. I am my own brand. I am Love Sparkles. You know, I spread my love sparkles. So I am my own brand. So you have to love your product. Like I love each and every product. I mean, we have not just the tea, the Nutriversa NRG. We have the Life Drops. The Life Drops, I still use every now and again, maybe on the weekends. The Life Drops, there's something just like the NRG, but there's not a stimulant in it. So usually I start my customers who do not have who have blood pressure issues. I start them with that. We also have the Resolution Drops. You can lose 1 to 2 pounds. I usually start that. Well, I didn't like the Resolution in the beginning because I was like, you can't tell a fat girl she can't eat. And it wasn't that she couldn't, you can't eat. It's just that it's 1,200 calories. It's a certain food list, you know, approved foods like fruits. You know, don't eat the oranges because it's got a lot of sugar. You eat more of the strawberries and the berries. And my fat cells couldn't understand that. My fat cells couldn't understand that. Like, and I have thyroid issues. I used to have a goiter that was huge. Now my neck is definitely going down, but you can still see. I mean, it would be sitting out to like right here. And so when you have these issues with your thyroid, it is just almost impossible for you to lose weight. And that's because I was looking at everybody else. Oh, they losing 1 pound a day. Oh, they done lost 7 pounds this week and stuff like that. And because I was looking at it like that, when I took it, I lost, like, in a week I lost 4 pounds. Well, that discouraged me, and then it took me months to realize, like, Michelle, some of these people are 25 years old. You 10 years older than them. First of all, your metabolism and your thyroid don't work like a 25-year-old, you know. And I tell my clients that all the time. Yes, these honeys is doing it, but check their age. Some of them are 25, some of them 30. You're not going to lose 60 pounds in 2 months. You know, you're just not going to do it. Why can't we be happy with 40 pounds in 2 months or 30 pounds in 2 months? Because we're older, you know, and I done sent my body through hell and back, you know, and it's still recovering. Your body still recovers from all the scars of weight loss, gain, weight loss, gain. Your body goes through a lot, and it's healing. And again, when your body is healing and trying to heal itself, it don't care about no weight loss, you know. So that's why I started taking, you know, the Chaga and the NutriBurst in the beginning. I didn't take it for weight loss, and then within 6 months, I did incorporate NRG maybe like 2 months in, 2 months or 3 months in. And then I started dancing. That's my form of exercise. I love it. And no treadmill can ever do what dancing can do for me. I love it. I mean, dancing just brought out I'm a house head, so I just love to dance. I love house music. So, I did my blood work in June, and my doctor called me in July. And I was scared because I've never, ever had my doctor ever call me. I'm not scared, but like, oh my God, why is he calling me like this? You know? And he told me, he said, whatever you're doing, because we battle, because you got to advocate for yourself with some of these doctors. Now, was he wrong to prescribe all this stuff? No, he wasn't wrong, simply because I was doing damage to my own self. He was just trying to help, but when you got a goal and you don't want to be on these medicines, then you got to be on your game, and you got to tell him, listen, what do I have to do to get off of this, and this? Because I don't want it. He was like, you got to lose weight. And so I think I had lost about a good 20 pounds. And I was still overweight, y'all. A good 20, 30 pounds. And he said, I know that you don't want to be on these medicines. And my A1 went from close 12 to 8, 12.8 to 5. That meant I'm no longer diabetic. Now, there's things that I have to do to stay that way, but that was huge for me because I've been fighting diabetes for a very, very long time, probably in my 20s, because I was always pre-diabetic, and I never listened to the doctor and kept doing whatever. I'm grown. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat, and that's what I got. That's what I got. Okay, so he said, whatever you're doing, continue to do it. So that was doctor's orders. I got to continue to take these products. I got to continue to invest. And no amount of money is worth going back to diabetes. And I invest. Y'all, just like y'all would invest. Okay? Because I am the product of the product. I love a lot of products, and I take a lot of products. I still have to invest. You know what I mean? I invested before I even joined the business. So that's another thing with the investment, like, oh, I don't want to spend the money. It's $50. It's $50, y'all. It's $50. Okay, it's $100, say $120, $130 a month. I was spending $300 a week in food. I was spending $300 a week in food. So, and I hear this too. Eating right is so expensive. I used to say that too. It's not true. Eating right is not. It's this what you buy. What you buy is expensive. You could go to Aldi somewhere and spend $50, $60 on protein, some salad, some frozen vegetables. I don't do carbs, but if somebody want a baked potato or sweet potato, something like that, it's not that expensive. Now, if you go to Whole Foods somewhere, then yeah, Wegmans, yeah. But you go to Aldi's or something, go to these farms, that have fresh vegetables. It's not. You might have to go a little way or do something, but at the end of the day, I always tell people, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want weight loss? How bad? Like with the water, my accountability partner was like, well, okay, I'm just telling you what to do. If you don't want to lose the weight, then don't drink the water. And I want it. I want it. Sometimes you got to do things that's in this journey of weight loss. You got to do things that you don't want to do. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want weight loss? And nobody can make you do it, but you got to do it. You got to do it. I got right now, I got jumping jacks. I do modified because my knees can't handle it. But I do jumping jacks. I got to do a couple of jumping jacks. I got to do a couple of things I have to do in the morning. And I like to get it done in the morning. I got to do it. I lost 14 pounds since last Saturday. Not this Saturday, but so it's going on 2 weeks. I lost 14 pounds. Now, that may not be nothing to you, but my God, today, I have never lost weight this fast and steady. This is fast to me. So how bad do you want it? So you need to start with your tea and your NutriBurst. That is not a weight loss product. That's what I call a healing, your body healing, itself, because we don't medicate any healing, okay? But it assists your body to because the body always trying to heal itself, and it just assists your body to calm the storms that are in your body. It assists them to take a break and say, okay, I can do what I need to do at this pace, not at this pace. Your body really gets tired too. So it builds your immunity up. It helps clear your skin. It just does so much within your body. You know, it's not a look, it's a feeling. And that's why we say you will feel it. You will feel it. You give your body a good 2 to 3 weeks, you would feel it. It didn't take long for me, but sometimes when you got a lot of inflammation, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of medications, all of that, it takes a minute. Stop being a microwaver. It takes a minute. And you can't rely solely on the products. You have to do something. You got to drink your water. You got to do a meal plan and figure out what you're going to eat, what you like to eat, and make that thing lean. Make it, you know, you got to start. And one thing I like about the tea, it also detoxes your tongue, so it removes some of those sweet cravings, you know. So but you got to do something. You got to walk to the, if you got a flight of steps, first day, walk up and down once or twice. And that's it. Because sometimes we start off too, shoom. We start off like that, we lose momentum real quick. So if you just start real slow with walking to the mailbox and back, especially if you're overweight, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. And don't let people tell you, oh, you should be doing that. You ain't gonna never lose. No, you gotta your body gotta build up. They don't know what exercise. They ain't seen exercise in years. They don't know. So if you take it slow, it'll just ease in. You be like, oh, wait a minute, we moving. Oh, we moving. Hold up. Yes, go slow. Don't go fast. Don't go to the track. Go walk 2 blocks and come back. Take a shower. Get yourself those Sweet Sweat I don't have it in here. The Sweet Sweat bands. You can go to Amazon for obese, you know, like especially when you're huge around here, like I am. I mean, it's going down, but you know, I was a 64 at one point. Okay. And now I think I'm at close to 40. I'm maybe 45 or something like that. They go I mean, I don't care how huge you are. They got your size. And they stretch. And it's not constricting like a waist trainer, like, you know, when you like that. But it'll help you sweat. Put some Albaline, or they also, Sweet Sweat also got a sweat cream. Put that around your belly. Put that on and walk them 2 blocks and come back. You'll sweat, and that also helps to heat up that fat within around those areas. Okay, so I am here as a life changer. I would love for you to reach out to me, comment below, share, because you can do this. You can do this, and I can help you, and I can show you the way, you know, and be that encourager for you. So, you know, comment below if you want to join Team Restorations. We are here. I always say, because we are here also to restore your life mentally, physically, and financially. We're also here to build and eat, because on this team, everybody going to eat. We find ways for you to make money. It's 6 ways in this business that you can make money. But we strategize because everybody is different. Everybody's not a retailer. Everybody's not a recruiter. You know what I mean? So you have to find ways to be successful in, making your money. And sometimes you do have to be a little creative. But regardless of being creative, you got to be real. And that's what I tell my team. You got to be real. You can't fake the phone. People are smart. You can't fake the phone. You just cannot fake the phone. And they can tell if you are not sincere and you just want that $50. You know what I mean? You got to be real. You got to really want them to have great health. Not, oh, just here, throw this. It's $300, You have to be real. So, I would love for you to join Team Restoration. But first of all, I would love for you to try the products. You start with the tea and just the NutriBurst, because that's what I start my customers with. And I know people start, with all 3 products and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, your body has to heal first. So won't you get your body to heal first, and then about 3 weeks later, you'll feel better. You'll be rejuvenated. You'll have more focus than you do. And then you'll feel better. And then you'll want to do more anyway. So then you can add a weight loss product. Our weight loss products are the NRG. That's the appetite and the fat burner. And also a mood stimulator. People who have ADHD love my NRG because it does something to them. It calms them as well. I guess that's where that focus and clarity comes from. And the coffee, the Delgado coffee. If y'all are drinking Starbucks coffee, it's wonderful. $5 a pop. Well, this bag is 28 sachets in it, and it's $54. You pay way more that in at Starbucks or at Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? And guess what? You have a coffee with benefits. It literally helps remove it. It also take your appetite. I know when I drink the coffee, I don't want to eat food. It also take your appetite. It also helps with the fat metabolism in your belly. Yes, it's a slimming coffee, and also has chaga in it, which is an anti-inflammatory. So you're getting a coffee with benefits that is truly benefiting your body. Because again, your body is not craving coffee, meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs, cakes and pies and crabs. Your body does not desire that. It doesn't crave that. Your body desires nutrients. That's what it thrives off of it. And so you have to give your body what it wants, and then you'll feel better when you give your body, not your flesh, not your mind, what it wants. It wants nutrients. And that's where that NRG comes in. That's why you feel it as soon as you consume it. Because your body is like, oh, yes, this is what I want. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to get you. Oh, I feel so good, And you feel great when you consume it. You feel great when you consume all the products. But Delgado is definitely a weight loss product. The Resolution Drops are a weight loss product. It stimulates your thyroid, especially ones who have sluggish thyroids. Resolutions Drops would be best for you because it'll kickstart your weight loss. So Resolution Drops. What else? Slim PM. Slim PM is also a weight loss product. Yeah. Yeah, and you can lose weight at night. It has L-arginine, so it's good for your heart health. We have a Slim AM that I love also. Like I said, I love everything. It's good for when you work out. It's like a pre-workout. But we also have something for your immunity now. With all of this going on, a lot of us get sick all the time, colds all the time. Oh, I can't go to work. I'm so tired. My belly, all of that stuff. Well, your belly, because you probably need to detox. But we have something called complete, I always say it wrong, Complex X, I think. It's good though. I mean, I take it just for prevention, just to help with my immunity. So it doesn't do anything, but you never know what it's doing because of the ingredients, and it has elderberry and all of that. So it keeps you from your immune system. For you, it don't keep you. I hate to say keep, because that's saying that it's doing something. We don't mitigate anything because it's a natural product, but it's good for your body. So I take it. I try to take everything that is just good for my body, because so many years I was just damaging my body. So I'm trying to take very good care of my body. We have Instant Tea. Of course, we got the CBD products, which are amazing. And we have the plain, and then they infused the plain with the CBD, and the CBD, the lemon flavor, which has 0.03% of THC. Doesn't get you high, but it does have just a small amount, a trace of CBD. And I love that. I love that when we have a raspberry that has no THC in it, of raspberry flavor. And that, CBD is just an amazing product. I'm a hospice nurse. A lot of my patients who have cancer, they smoke weed, or not just smoke it. They make smoothies, all kinds of stuff, brownies, everything, because it alleviates their pain. It calms them, and everything. And so that's the same thing that the CBD does. We have the CBD oil. We also have the CBD infused cream that I use on my knees, that I absolutely love. And I love the drops as well, because it also helps when you have a stressful day. Sometimes you just need something. So some of these products I don't take every day. I just take when needed. Okay? And I make sure that I have them available. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. So thank you for spending time with Sparkles. I gotta now drink, I try to do 60 ounces right from my start in the morning. I get out of gate 60 ounces. Let's go. Let's get it. And get that done, and I get my exercises done, drink my tea and stuff like that, and I'll be on my day. So I would just comment below, subscribe if you've never seen me before. Look at my other videos and get to know me. And if you want me to subscribe to you, I'm a YouTuber. I mean, when I say I'm a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber viewer. I love YouTube. So we could do that. But, reach out to me if, you have any questions. I'm also on Facebook, Michelle Pinnock. I do a lot of lives. I do a lot of, just a lot of uplifting posts, and because it's about love. So thank you so much for listening. Again, subscribe, share, and even though I look a mess, share and comment. Okay? Thank you so much for listening to Love Sparkles, spreading my love, Sparkles.